Hello, my friend again. As I see, people don't like history a lot because my videos about history uh, didn't take too much like, and that's why I want to change the topic from the history to any other one. But in fact, why I was uh, making videos about the history, in fact, the reason was. Now I'm gonna explain. The reason was, in fact, it's all about picking up girls. So, historian, many people are to be a, like computer engineer or historians, or they are trying to sell or buy something. In fact, what for? Just for nothing. Why? Because all of my friends, most of they are computer engineer or somebody. They are all unfortunately having a trouble in your brain. Maybe in your pocket, no, but in your brain, yes. Most of them are still single. Uh, and people are trying to sell, buy something. You buy, you sell something, then profit. Then what for? So, all the things are for, in fact, nothing. So, zero profit, in fact. Because if there is no girl, then there is no life. So, I'm gonna explain today how can you pick up girls in a different way. You see, there are many YouTubers on social media. They are doing using too many devices and many things, but and different jokes, different type of people. But how they are earning money? Um yeah, they are good videos, of course. I also watching them, but most of them are in fact the fake videos. So they pay the girls they find. Most of them are maybe like get an education from the um, I mean the as a player. So anyway, easy way. Okay, I'm just trying to explain for people who doesn't who are not so handsome or not so rich, something like that. So, first of all, you have to speak different languages. It's so important. Of course, if you are planning to go to post-Soviet countries like Belarus, Russia, or Ukraine, you need to speak Russian language, and also you need to know not only the language, also the culture and the language. It's so important. You can speak the Russian language, but if you don't know their culture, so your Russian will not gain too many things for you, and you cannot pick up people because if you know the culture and if you express yourself, even with in English or in their Russian, it's impressive for you because you are foreigner. So start to learn language with the culture. Okay, so where can you find the most beautiful girls? Bars? No. Starbucks? No. Coffee? No. Disco? No. Streets? No. Shopping centers? No. All of my experiences of my life, I'm 40 years old. Okay. The most beautiful girls are in the libraries. Okay, don't forget this. Especially state libraries. Because the beauty is something different. And if you are looking for really beautiful girl with the beautiful mind, you should go to libraries. This is very important. Okay, so you will have a good time. You can drink cheap coffee, and you will find many people. And if somebody was in library, except me, these people are generally good people. 100%. Okay. Uh, if you are going to Russia or Belarus or Ukraine, please learn something about Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, Pushkin. Very important. Very, very important. If you are going to London, learn Charles Dickens. Okay, it's very important. And not only their books and writer and books, no. Please read and learn some stories about that writers. Okay. Uh, for example, Tolstoy, how Tolstoy died. Tolstoy was very stressful because of his wife and just escaped from home. And he died in the train station. You can watch also the movie, The Last Station of Tolstoy. If you know the story about him, you can pick up Russians easily. Tolstoy is the key. Lev Tolstoy. Okay, don't forget this. Um, so, one more thing. I think I am the only one person on the planet who is using that way to pick up one. Folding bikes. The small, nice, cute bikes, folding bikes. Try to find or rent two folding bike and with the good color. Okay, red is the favorite one. Another one can be different, but red. So take two folding bike, just walk on the street, wherever you want. Europe, North America, post-Russian countries, everywhere, it will work. People always asking why I am carrying two folding bike. And if when you meet with a beautiful girl, just hey, I'm carrying it for you. It's so easy. Um, okay, what else? One more trick. It's also I tried it in Ukraine. Okay, if you have to know the problems between the nations and the countries. For example, this is just an example, but first of all, I have to say this is totally legal and not something illegal. Okay, don't worry for this. Um, the Russia and United States always having a problem with each other. So, um, if of course Ukraine and Russia is also having a problem because of the especially Crimea problem right now, and also in the history they were always having some problems. Ukrainian and Russians. By the way, you have to know, Ukrainian and Russians, they speak different languages. Ukrainian and Russian. If you are in Ukraine and if you think they are speaking Russian language and if you say "Привет" or "Здравствуйте," you can face a problem where the cities in Ukraine, which one speaking Ukrainian language, because half of Ukraine is speaking Russian and rest of them is speaking Ukrainian language. So also these differences are very, very important. Okay, so America and Russia having a problem. So Ukraine and Russia has a problem. That's why, just logically think, Ukraine and America, they love each other. That's why there are many, too much Americans are just flying to Ukraine to pick up ladies. So, but I'm not American. So, what can you do? Are you ready for this? Okay, just so easy. Try to find American passport on the Google and just make a cover, something like that. Make a design. Just put your passport inside, and now you are American. According to me, we are belongs to planet Earth, so I also don't like the question where are you from. Even people are asking before my name, they are asking where I am from. This is a very stupid question because I don't like to answer that question because people has different idea about your nations, but you are just a unique person, and it's not important. That's why I am belongs to Earth, but the Earth doesn't give me any passport, so I'm using that one. If I am in Ukraine, I'm American. If I am in Russia, you can be Swedish, for example, something like that. But It's totally legal. Don't worry. I don't advise you to use it in professional like banks or somewhere. Of course, it will not work, but you can use it. So pick up lines with simple ways. Okay. And the last thing, if you are not handsome, use a mask. Okay. See you. Пока-пока. До побачення. Ciao.